He was ready for it. Hey, we're live!
We're live.
I did it again! No!
Hi, and welcome to Four Horsemen the Clock. We're your hosts. I'm George. He's never going to participate in the intro.
I'm George, too.
Nope, Chris.
Hi, Chris. I'm George. I feel like we're missing somebody today.
I don't think we are. This is it.
Nobody's
There's no studio audience. No one cares about us anymore. We're so terrible, even the studio audience laughs.
It's sad but true. It's so sad but true. All right, so I think we
What's
should.
up, trolls in the chat room?
I think we should address that cosplayed elephant in the room.
Yeah, that needs to be talked about first and foremost. And then actually we could just go after that.
Yeah, then we're done.
There's nothing
That's
more,
the show.
There's nothing more to say than that.
See, I brought them in. I drew them in with the title of developing a new figure.
But really, we're just here to talk about the movie.
We're here to talk about the movie. I already see chatter in the room from our friend Mr. Wickman. See, that solves the problem of how to pronounce his voice, his name.
His voice.
I
Can't do his voice.
can't do his voice. He's got an
You
accent.
say Mr. Wickman instead of it's either Emil. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Emil.
Amule. It's
either Emil or Emil,
It's Emil if you're American,
which I am, but he is not.
but he is not. So it's
Mr. Wickman.
Emil.
Type 1
It's
if
Emil.
it's Emil.
Emil.
Or type 2 if it's Emil. Type 3 if we got it wrong altogether.
Type 3 if we're idiots. 3 in the chat room. Hopefully everybody can
But
hear
let's
us.
talk about what that is
Yes. So
that we're talking about.
So there was a text message from Jeremy, our Jeremy Gerard, or Gerard, depending on where you come
Type
from.
1 if it's Gerard. Type 2 if it's Gerard.
And so it was like, guys, you have to see this. That was almost like how he sounds, isn't it?
I don't
That was
do
pretty
it
good.
again.
It says, guys, you got to see this. He's kind of
We'll see.
he's
How
low
would you say water?
water. And Jeremy's in
Coffee
the,
milk.
Jeremy's in the chat anyway, so he's gonna. I'm sure I'll get texted. So he's like, guys, you got to see this, right? So nobody looked at it until
Well,
Cameron.
I didn't get the text, so I wasn't in that group. Thanks, Jeremy. He knows my email too. Could have sent it.
So Cameron brings it out. And he's like, did you guys see this? Everybody sounds like that apparently. So he shows this to us, right? And it starts out, and I'm like, man, I'm getting a real 80s sitcom vibe to this.
Yeah, I was like, is
meant
this
to be
intro to
serious,
Charles in
like,
Charge?
it's like,
What is
yeah,
this?
yeah, and it's like this beautiful scenery and everything. Yeah, and now I feel like we're complete. Here we go. And so, yes, I know that. Hold on, I'm getting to that in a minute. And so, so watching it, and then the cosplay characters come on. I mean, the real characters come on.
The real characters
of the Mythic Legions movie, and as soon as you see the first one, it's so wonderfully
It's
amazing.
the greatest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's great, and from what I've heard, he's working on
The
the
sequel.
next, yes, the sequel, the next part. Yes, so seems like most of you guys have seen it already, so we're just gonna do a little sliver.
You got to just play like a clip and then tell them where they can go really watch it because we can't. I don't want
Exactly.
To play the whole
Yeah,
thing.
we're just gonna do a clip, and I have the stuff right there. Come on, share. There we go. So I thought this was probably the best part. Okay. And
Can't
so
wait to see what you choose
so now-
to play.
well, so now I do like to say, warning, it's not an official movie in any way, fan-made project. It's just so everybody knows it's not, a real movie.
I'm saying it's official.
Music by the
Official, unofficial,
Use-
fan-made project.
usually it's officially made by a fan.
Send them $1 so that it becomes official. I
he,
want that
better,
to be real.
he better send me a DVD in return then with a cover and everything. Music by the wonderful Jeremy DeWitt. Jeremy does great stuff for My Wife Is Gonna Kill Me and as well as for himself. So check him out. His YouTube is on there, Jeremy James DeWitt. And I do like this. Thanks to my wife and daughters for the support and not trying to stop me. That
They should have
sounds,
stopped you.
no, that is a winning family. Winning family right there. All right,
They
so
should
this
have
is the part that I had to.
That's the best thing ever. I love the little teddy bear.
Oh, it is so glorious. I love it.
I mean,
To
how
death.
long did this must have taken? To make
Yes,
that?
yes.
Like,
Emil, how long did it take you? He's in the chat, so he'll get the message in a minute.
yeah, like this is incredible. This
So-
is the best thing I've ever seen.
So yeah, if you want to go see it, it's youtube.com, I don't know, // whatever it is, /Emil Wickman. So
Posted on the Cabal.
yeah, it's I mean, you go on a Cabal, it's EMILWICKMAN, and his Instagram is @Emil.Wickman. Whoops. So check him out. Dude said it took him too long. Do you have any requests for who
6-month
should be in the
production.
next one?
Yeah, I'm gonna come
Cosmic
up with some
Legions.
names right off the top of my head.
I told him I want to see a troll.
I want to see Alithia and the head thing, the headdress.
That'll take up another 6 months just to make that. Although he does have that nice low key budget,
I think it's fantastic. The
I
budget,
love it. I
the
love it.
budget is right on point.
Which character is your favorite?
Of that he did.
Yeah.
The
Just-
the brother Mandibulus.
Mandibulus, Bill.
It's a cross between Brother Mandibulus and the
Azar and
Azar.
Zazar.
Azar. Cameron?
Scapular.
I got to go with Artemis. I mean, it's pretty sexy. So,
You did close your blinds while you were watching.
It's the egg beaters
It
and
was-
Brother Mandibulus that just put it over the top.
so go check it out, and hopefully he'll post up more because we need more of that gloriousness.
He's like a series.
Oh man, oh it's too good. All right, so what we're really going to talk about today.
That was it.
Yeah,
See
that
you
was
next
it.
week.
That was it. We did that. Okay. So we were going to
We're
show.
gonna talk about that pack of silica right there.
I was going to actually the pack of
Go
silica exact that everyone wants to eat.
Do not eat.
Do
these.
not eat. It's a desiccant. Means can't eat. CCANT can't. It's not nerds.
It's free
although
candy.
George,
George-
eats it all the time.
George does have a custom nerd in his room now.
I do. Brought it on this morning.
George
So-
eats it all the time. That's why he always has dry mouth.
Oh, that's why you can't taste anything.
So when you get these, you just take it.
No, you do
throw
not.
it
Do
right
not
over,
eat. You do not
And
eat.
you just
Then they fall on the ground and somebody's going to slip and fall.
No, the dry.
they do look like just brown nerds.
Are they brown?
Root
They're
beer
white.
nerds.
Ooh, root beer nerds.
Root
Oh,
beer
that's
nerds.
weird. They look like
You want
seeds.
some?
Ugh, bleh.
I'm not gonna pour them out because they're gonna fall on the floor and someone will just slip on it.
One's going to go right in between the keys of the keyboard. So yeah, so we were just going to talk a little bit about
It's cat litter.
how we develop our new figures, our new characters for the new waves. If it is using new or existing tooling, because
There's always a bit of some. There's always some part of existing tool.
Right.
Hopefully.
right at its most barest minimum, the minimum amount of tooling, existing tooling that we use would
Ankle
normally
joints.
be ankle joints, joints, and the little ankle ball that goes in,
Yeah. I
and
need to resculpt that.
the crotch. Like those are generally what we would normally use if it's everything else is new. So like
Now, were
Gosh.
they in their own tool? Those pieces?
no, I mean they're mixed in with those stuff.
Doesn't that suck? It should be like. It'd be cool if like those parts were just in their
Once
own.
in a while we do like I think right now we're actually retooling some things like in Cosmic, because Cosmic uses all the same all the same joint POM joints and crotches and ankles, but we've used those so many times. They do kind of have a lifespan, so
Right.
we've used them so many times that
Just have a tool
the
in
factory's
bag.
kind of like, yeah, you should probably tool up new ones. We're kind of like, no, it costs money. You pay, no problem. So we are tooling those up with the Cosmic stuff. So this way it's easier for when we're injecting. Everything's kind of all together. We're not taking stuff from Mythic and trying to, Yeah. yeah, I mean,
There will be mix and matches though.
yeah, down the road, yeah. There always is. So when we are developing them, I'm just going to show it because I don't know how to explain it. But we would normally get stuff to us from like it's on the sprues. Let me see. I'll do this one first.
Sometimes called the tree.
The tree. I've never heard it called a tree.
No.
No. Now this one, a lot of stuff has fallen off because it's barely on there to begin with. You can see Magnus's head right there, and you can see on the other side of Magnus there was something else over there. And let's see. Okay, here we go. The wrong way. You can see the Falcon's head right there, and the hooded head, and there was some anything like the ends of these. There would have been something, and they all kind of just fell off. So we had the factory send these to us because that's Krampus's hairy chest. There would have been something on the ends down here. So
It's funny how much plastic has to go just to get to that little eagle head,
Yeah.
little bird head.
Yeah. I don't know if, okay, right here in the middle, there's a little stem. That's the injection point, which would be the center of the steel tool. And then it goes out, yes, to the horns, to the eagle head, to the body, gosh, what's his name? Wow. You don't know his name. I'm asking the wrong person.
Nope.
Gosh, I can't think of his
even
name.
see it from here. So
It's from Alithia. I got Thistlethorn stuck in my head. Anyway, so you can see it goes all through there. And, as you've seen before, each piece takes up a certain amount of space, in the tooling block. So each mold takes up a certain amount of space, which is why they're so far apart.
So let me ask, how do they, or do you pick, like, why is that bird head on the same one as that dude's head? Is that his bird? Is that part of that character?
No.
So why is like that bird and him on the same sprue? Like, what if we just want to run the bird?
So sometimes when I'm going through the layout of the tool, called the tooling plan, usually a lot of stuff will be grouped together because it all depends on what it is. And then sometimes they're
Everyone's
just
saying
random.
Krotos.
Krotos, thank you, Krotos. I'll show you the other one just to give you the opposite, where everything is kind of bunched together. I wish there was a faster way of doing this. This one right here. This is all horse hair, so it's flexible. It would be mostly the parts that are on the legs of Aethon, the flaming horse.
Mm-hmm.
And so all those parts are part of the hair. Now there's two of each. There's like two of the same and two of the same. Like these two are the same, and those two are the same. But those are flex, and they all belong to the horse. So we try and
Makes
group
sense
that.
to group them together.
Yeah, there's other parts that are in that tool. This is just how we have it right now. You can see it was cut right there.
Right.
So it extended out, and it's a lot bigger. But yeah, we generally try to group it according to, arm, leg kind of thing, armor, heads, different things like that, that usually all the heads are going to be together. You can, depending on the head, you can get kind of, 4 heads in a tool, maybe 6, depends on how complicated they are. But sometimes you just have a bunch of parts left over, and you just have to,
Oh, is that like why
cobble them
the
together.
bird head would have been with the Krotos? Okay.
yeah, because the bird goes with Valak, the other guy,
Yeah.
the vampire falconer, and it just for whatever reason it just didn't work with his parts. It's like a year and a half ago. I don't remember what I was thinking at the time, but just going with the new stuff. That's what we try and do.
Yeah.
And so we use those parts to make, parts or full new figure. Sometimes it's a whole existing figure and we just repaint it. And sometimes it's half and half, where George is getting everything printed up and we're kind of putting it together with existing. So it's half resin and half plastic, and get it painted. And then,
Is there anything you're gonna be able to show for that?
nope. But I will show this because this is cool.
Okay.
So that's Krampus. I was going to ask you if you know which parts are new and old, but that would be like asking a child to do trigonometry.
Well, also I wasn't here for him.
Exactly.
I
You weren't.
have no idea what you guys were doing back then.
So you can see the head and the horns are part of the head, but you got the horns, the tongue,
I would assume
the
all the
hairy
dark gray
chest.
is new.
Yeah, the hairy chest,
Light gray is new. Is
and
old.
and the hands are new. The feet are old, but you can see this is from the factory. It's basically this was a injection sample that the factory sent us, but it's kind of the same thing. We would put the parts together like this. We just use whatever we have, or we have the factory send us just extra injected pieces. So you can see he's got like a green knee joint in there and different
Whatever
stuff.
colors were laying around.
Yeah. We got a red, it's got black, whatever. And then we, put it together, and then we, Cameron and Sherry will, and Bill, will, get some paint going on there. And Joe, gosh, yeah, we're expanding. I love it. And
Ray did it something.
hi, bye, Angelina. You want to be on the show? Come say hi. You want to be on the show? Come say hi.
She's already out the door.
She ran out the door. Hey, say hi. We're live right here. Right here. Say hi. Lean in. There you go. Hi. You got your half a second of fame. And so she's actually interning and doing some work for us on some things.
We never gave her an intern pin. We gotta give her an intern pin tomorrow.
Yeah, we should definitely. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, she's working on something cool and can't say anything as usual. So that'll be coming up.
Is it a secret?
What? It's a secret. Well,
it's a secret.
yeah.
All right.
If you have to ask, then it's a secret.
Well, I mean, it's other interns have seen it.
Yes. So this is something that we'll have the factory send us.
Now, what is that? Looks like a bag of weed.
It's okay. It is 420. Wow. Wow, it is 420. Yep. Smoke them if you got them.
That is a bag. That is a bag more valuable than a bag of weed right there. to some people.
Yeah, pretty much. That's got a high market value right there.
That's a nice baggie right there.
Yep. Let's see. I'm curious if anybody
I'd
knows
stick
what
my
it
face in and
is.
smell that.
God bless.
It's like a bag of weed. Fresh. That fresh China smell.
No. So that is Night Builder. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. That was a lot of those parts are from Red Shield Soldier. And so what I did was I took, hold on, I'll show you this picture. I don't know if I could, gosh, there's got to be a better way of doing this.
I think if you do it all ahead of time, right?
No, I don't know. Just like I said, between switching tabs, I don't know if there's a faster way of switching tabs. That's the problem.
Jeremy, next time you're here, teach us again.
Yes.
And by us, I mean Chris.
Thanks. So just to give you an example, here is a lot of the parts. This was from the I don't know why I said Red Shield Soldier, because this is actually the Deluxe Legion Builder Dark Templar.
Yeah,
Duh. But you can see all the parts on
I
there.
was gonna say when I saw the parts of the baggie. I'd like to have. We should have this on display at some point. We should make a framed shadow box of what this looks like.
I used to
'Cause I
work
think
at
this
a
is a
art
cool-
store as a framer. I could do that for you.
You should do this. At
I'm
some
not
point.
going to do that for you.
I'm going to do this at some point because I think this looks great as a display. Like I think this is a cool thing for people to see of like how much these figures actually break down and
Oh yeah.
swap parts, and I don't know. This is a neat thing.
And speaking of that,
It would also be cool to have a library of like, here's all the feet, and like show all the different feet.
hold on one second. I'm reading comments back, so I'm sorry. Yeah, but here, check this out. This is our fun little piece that was made by Corn Boy's son many years ago.
Oh, is that where that came from?
Yes. I'm pretty sure he made that little Franken monster figure. But this is also every single piece on here is from a different character, and they're all from the 1.0 wave. But this is to show,
Pride.
yes, and it is. But it's to show like the interchangeability, the pop and swap of all the pieces. As long as it's a 1.0 part, all the parts are for the most part interchangeable. And then the same thing for the 2.0 amongst the 2.0 parts. But
You wouldn't also think that there's been like you look at the wall and all the different knights and the monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have thought that there'd been a rainbow of parts. Like it's crazy. Like,
and there's even more now.
yeah,
You could probably make
it's a literal rainbow figure.
you could probably make another one with parts not even duplicated from the first one, like in terms of the character it came from and the colors, because we are like pushing 200 characters, which is insane. But yes, just to show all the many different parts that you could swap on there. And Sir Jeremy said his name is Sir Mixed a Lot.
I like it. Not gonna lie.
I like it. I'm not gonna lie. So there's that, and then even just fun to have mystery bag of uncolored parts to make your own creations. Boy, that would be cool.
Freaked out.
I was looking Eric dead in the eye when he got that friendly little wink. See, he was safe when he was in the other room.
Yeah. It was
Now he
better.
came back to the show.
The show was better when he was in the other. You paid more attention.
I have the audience, no one to perform to.
Exactly.
That's the way it is.
He doesn't want to perform for the people actually watching. Only the people
No.
in the room.
I don't get reaction. The reactions from the people watching are too slow. I did want to show this that was in the, with the exploded view.
That's not going to work.
No, but you see this right here. See that little tab?
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, it seems like that should be cut off.
Should be. That's all I'm gonna say about that. No, no, actually, that's the way it is in the actual tool. I'm not 100% sure why it's there, but those parts do just snap right off. And this is when they're doing, like the insert tooling. So you have that gray disc joint, and those are the POM material, the very hard material. And so you have the full tool with all the POM joint parts in there. Take those out, then you would, at that point, they would have just snapped these little
Snap those
pieces
off.
off. Yeah.
You think that's to help hold it in place? Probably.
Oh, actually, you know what? That is true. It might be. I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I always thought it was because I haven't really seen them before. Maybe like a year ago, I started seeing it on here once in a while. And it might be. It might be for when they're actually putting it into the next tool, which is the
leg. Or
yeah,
the
like
arm or whatever
this is
piece it
the the leg, this is the thigh. And so they'll put this gray piece into the tool, and then the PVC, which is the white plastic, is basically like molten lava. Will
Or molten PVC.
either way, don't put your finger in it.
But you don't laugh. Maybe you won't do the things.
So the liquid magma is goes into the mold and goes around the joint, which has a hole in the middle, which is what keeps it in place. The POM is a higher melting point, which is why it doesn't melt.
And that's also how you get figures that don't have
Pins,
pins showing or things from the side. Like,
which is so nice. But you can see it's on the hand. Anywhere that there's the insert tooling. This
I
is
bet
the
you those are to
crotch,
help
the
hold it in
hand.
the mold for wherever they're putting it in place.
Show's still on.
Yep. Yeah, probably. You know why? Because
Most
you
of
got
it will be
that-
sticking out.
yeah, and then if you got that rounded end, I mean, it might just keep from
It could
moving.
spin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that's probably what it is. Who knows? If only we knew somebody who did production in China.
I mean, it's going the same direction as the thing. I'm guessing it's going to hold it in place.
He's reacting to me. See?
That's only because you'll never go back to China again. Then.
We need Azar back for that yellow component. Yeah, that's true. I'm never going to China, so I'm too scared. So yeah.
Well, I'll go then.
So bye. I will take over your room. I will take the wall down.
Manager who's scared of
Who's
China.
scared of China?
It's a good thing. Good thing we're not allowed to go back.
Well, when we are, I'm going.
All right, I'll take you. I'll leave you at the airport. I'll come right back. I'll drop you off. But yeah, so
Take
that's
me to Newark and then
yeah.
come back.
So they'll meet you in Hong Kong. Just look for a Chinese person; they'll get you. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so that's how we start the development of the next wave of characters. Whether it's existing tooling or new sculpts. Love the new sculpts. Lots of new sculpts coming.
What's this here for?
Oh, I was gonna show that, but whatever.
Do you want to show it?
Bill's huffing over there.
This is here.
Yeah, it was just
That was
along
the Krampus.
along the lines of no, this was actually Equidron. Yeah. Just because we're talking about like the samples from China, just as sample box, all white, obviously no art. I signed the bottom because
Ruined it.
12/29/20. I was working.
We had
apparently.
we had a nice box.
No.
Had a nice white sample box.
We had
to go and scribble all over
We
it.
had a perfect silica packet in here that you ripped open.
Is that where it came from?
Yes, it was. That's why I'm saying. I was going to surprise you with it, but you saw it over there. So yeah, there you go. Do they make tacos in China? Yes, they do, Walter. If you go to a taco restaurant, they make tacos in China, and they're good.
All right.
We're
let's end
done.
it.
Yeah. All right. So,
Don't forget to go to Emil's or Emil's, I don't know how you say it, page.
Mr. Wickman.
Go to Mr. Wickman's page.
So it's Emil.Wickman for Instagram or Emil Wickman at YouTube. YouTube's
Just search it. Probably
the Mythic Legions movie.
Mythic Legions
The
movie.
Mythic
Okay.
Legions movie.
All right. Just search
Yes.
that because it's well worth watching.
It is absolutely well worth it. Have you used just one factory, or do you have different waves of different factories? I will answer that real quickly. Yes, we use multiple factories. We have the 6-inch stuff, and then we have the deluxe stuff, and multiple factories and tooling. And yes, so we definitely use multiple factories, which is also why. Oh yes, Jeremy said Trolls pre-order ends on Sunday. Sunday. So.
Sounds like information he could have put on his show later.
Yeah,
why
you
he's
know,
telling us.
but you know who's going to be on his show later?
Who?
Emil Wickman.
Oh, perfect. So wait a minute. So he actually planned ahead and had the guy who he's talking about on the show.
But you know what? I will say this: it's later for Mr. Wickman. He actually took a nap just so he could wake up to watch the show. So thanks, Mr. Wickman.
Emil. Hey, Jeremy, ask him how to say his name.
I can say it 10 different ways. Maybe.
Eventually, if we say it enough, we'll get it right.
So pre-order is ending on Sunday evening, I think it is, and response has been great. These are the two most in-demand troll figures.
Should I make the joke that Corn Boy's going to extend it or no?
You can make that joke, but Corn Boy is not going to be extending. We got the retailers pre-orders opening right after, and production will be, since there's no new tooling, production will start up pretty. I feel like you're going to throw those peanuts at me. I got that. I don't know why. I thought you were going to start chucking peanuts.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was a good throw.
Oh, I forgot. They don't like ASMR, so I'm not going to eat it.
No,
until...
please do not eat on camera.
But yes, so get your troll orders in, and those will be in your hands maybe before the end of the year, if not the beginning of the year. They're going to be shipping quick. All right,
Sounds good to me.
good to go.
End it.
Bye.